Hello, and welcome to your daily top news briefing for Tuesday, May 5th, 2026. In the next few minutes, we'll cover the biggest stories of the day. Let's get started. Story number 1. Update on a story we covered recently. Story number 2. Update on a story we covered recently. Election results out. Decoding what swung the votes in Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Assam. May 4th was a day of many historic firsts, as some political parties made immense strides, while others saw one of the biggest setbacks ever. Story number 3. Tamil Nadu. How Vijay beat Stalin. 5 factors that spelt doom for DMK this time.
MK.
Stalin faced a significant political shock with his party's defeat and his personal drubbing in Kolattur. Superstar C. Story number 4. Tamil Nadu elections. Vijay's fan army turns into winning machine. K.V. Vijay Damu, a fan club leader, won an MLA seat for TVK in Chennai, highlighting the party's roots in Vijay Makal Iyakam's massive membership. Story number 5. Update on a story we covered recently.
BJP 200 Pa. In Bengal, Vijay delivers Tamil Nadu blockbuster.
If the results do not veer from the current trajectory, the outcome would be a churning in the opposition India bloc, while for the BJP, it would paint a saffron wave that stretches from the northeast all the way to Guj. Story number 6. Update on a story we covered recently. Assembly polls decoded. Beyond headlines and numbers, 10 trends behind the verdict. Recent state election results reveal a resurgence of anti-incumbency, Hindu vote consolidation, and the enduring appeal of Narendra Modi. Story number 7. Update on a story we covered recently. Sunset for satraps. BJP is set to take power in Bengal for first time, defeating Mamata Banerjee, while Vijay's stunning electoral show disrupts Tamil Nadu's long-standing political order. Story number 8. Update on a story we covered recently. Himanta factor to Gogoi's loss. 5 key takeaways from Assam elections. Story number 9. Congress weighed dumping DMK before Tamil Nadu polls. Actor C. Joseph Vijay's Tamilaga Vetri Kazhagam won 107 seats in Tamil Nadu, prompting Congress to reconsider its alliance with DMK amid electoral miscalculations. Story number 10. TVK chief Vijay makes stunning debut, disrupts TN's bipolar politics but falls short of magic figure. Chief Minister Stalin, several cabinet colleagues defeated. Story number 11. Update on a story we covered recently. OPEC Plus hikes oil production quotas without mentioning UAE pullout. Untapped OPEC Plus reserves are mainly located in the Gulf region. Story number 12. New Dawn. PM Modi calls for Badlav, not Badla. Story number 13. Update on a story we covered recently. What May 4th verdict means for key leaders: Modi, Shah, Mamata, Rahul, Stalin, Himanta. Modi is the first sitting prime minister to have won West Bengal since Jawaharlal Nehru. It reinforces his stature as country's tallest political leader. Story number 14. DMK Minister Periyakkaruppan loses by 1 vote in Tirupattur. At the end of the penultimate round of counting, Mr. Periyakkaruppan was leading by 30 votes. Story number 15. Update on a story we covered recently. Hats off. Amit Shah lauds Bhabanipur voters after Mamata Banerjee's defeat. In a post on his X handle, Amit Shah wrote, "Hats off to the people of Bhabanipur." Story number 16. Security forces to stay back amid post-poll violence fears in Bengal. Story number 17. Nazirpur rape and murder child rights body seeks special prosecutor. Fast-tracking of the case. Sanjay Puranik, chairperson of the Maharashtra State Commission for Protection of Child Rights, said that the commission would recommend for maximum punishment for the accused. He also said a special public prosecutor S. Story number 18. Elon Musk to pay $1.5 million to settle Twitter stake case. A trust in Elon Musk's name will pay a $1.5 million civil penalty. Story number 19. Update on a story we covered recently. Namaskar. Bengal debut for BJP Sarkar. Story number 20. Bihar bridge collapse. Government seeks army and BRO help, orders probe. Story number 21. BJP's West Bengal win will strengthen anti-infiltration drive, Assam CM. Himanta Biswa Sarma says the Trinamool Congress had been a barrier in checking infiltration along the India-Bangladesh border. Story number 22. Associated Press, Washington Post. Reuters win 2025 Pulitzer Awards. The New York Times won 3 of the coveted prizes. Reuters won 2 Pulitzer Awards. Story number 23. Making of Salil Arora. Tennis ball grind behind. Bumrah no-look 6. Salil Arora's fearless no-look 6 off Bumrah was no fluke, but the result of relentless preparation. Story number 24. Update on a story we covered recently. Hormuz tensions push ceasefire to the brink as Trump threatens Iran. U.S. military says it is encouraging ships to pass through Hormuz Strait, but Iran says it is in full control of waterway. Story number 25. U.S. strikes Iranian fastboats as Iran attacks UAE oil facility. Shipping company Maersk says one of its U.S.-flagged commercial vessels has successfully exited the Strait of Hormuz under U.S. military protection. Story number 26. Newborn born in Nablus a day after his father was killed in Israeli raid. A Palestinian family in Nablus has welcomed a newborn whose father was shot dead by Israeli forces. Story number 27. 2 killed and many injured after car driven into crowd in German city of Leipzig. A 33-year-old German citizen was detained following the incident, the authorities say. Story number 28. Second hantavirus case confirmed after 3 die in suspected cruise ship outbreak. The operator of the MV Hondius ship says a Dutch husband and wife, as well as a German national, have died, but the cause has not yet been established. Story number 29. Extensive brutality. Rebel attacks repel on Congolese civilians. ISIL-linked group has tortured, killed, and abducted civilians in the Democratic Republic of Congo, including children. Story number 30. Former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani recovering from pneumonia and now breathing on his own. The ex-New York mayor remains in critical but stable condition, according to his spokesman. Story number 31. For Christians in Israel and Jerusalem, intolerance is becoming normal. Despite official framing, for Christians there is little new in last week's assault on a French nun in East Jerusalem. Story number 32. The 40 Best Mother's Day Gift Ideas for 2026. Whether it's managing a busy home or looking out for everyone around them, moms spend a lot of time every day caring for others. Story number 33. Greg Brockman defends $30 billion OpenAI stake. Blood, sweat, and tears. OpenAI's co-founder and president revealed in federal court on Monday that he's one of the largest individual stakeholders in the AI lab. Story number 34. Update on a story we covered recently. OpenAI's president does all the things, except answer a question. The strongest witness for Elon Musk's case against OpenAI so far has been Greg Brockman's journal. Brockman himself is running as a close second. Story number 35. Geothermal startup Fervo Energy to raise up to $1.3 billion in IPO. Enhanced geothermal startup Fervo Energy's IPO could value the company at up to $6.5 billion. Story number 36. Notepad++ for Mac. Release is disavowed by the creator of the original. To be clear, Notepad++ has never released a macOS version. Story number 37. U.S. government warns of severe copy fail bug affecting major versions of Linux. U.S. Cybersecurity agency CISA says the copy fail bug is being actively used in hacking campaigns and poses a major risk to servers and data centers that rely on Linux. Story number 38. Valve just imported 50 tons of game consoles in 2 days. We still don't know when Valve will launch the Steam machine, but we may not have to wait too long. Story number 39. Canadian election databases use canary traps, and they work. Intentional errors can be useful. Story number 40. Update on a story we covered recently. What the Spirit Airlines implosion means for your vacation. The news isn't good. Story number 41. OpenAI's cozy partner Cerebras is on track for a blockbuster IPO. AI chipmaker Cerebras is heading for a blockbuster IPO that could value it at $26.6 billion or more. Its relationship with OpenAI is deep and rich. Story number 42. Influential study touting ChatGPT in education retracted over red flags. The retracted study on ChatGPT in education was already cited hundreds of times. Story number 43. What to know about Sony's $7.85 million PlayStation settlement. Are you eligible for a payout? Probably, but it might take a while and will likely be pretty small. Story number 44. Oil holds gain. Bond yields rise on Iran tensions. Markets wrap. Brent held most of its gains while Asia-Pacific bond yields rose after the U.S. and Iran exchanged fire, jolting a 4-week-old ceasefire and heightening tensions in the Middle East. Story number 45. Iran attacks UAE. U.S. says it sank boats in Strait of Hormuz. Stock market indices fell, and oil prices rose after the reported attack on the United Arab Emirates by Iran, which came nearly a month into a ceasefire. Story number 46. Regis to buy Vault Minerals to form $7.7 billion gold miner. Australian gold miner Regis Resources Limited has agreed to buy Vault Minerals Limited in an all-share transaction that they said values the combined entity at about $10.7 billion, $7. Story number 47. Piro changes course in Fed investigation, move unlikely to satisfy Powell. The U.S. attorney opted not to appeal a ruling that had blocked her subpoenas to the Fed. Story number 48. Hedge fund firm Aspect offers China strategy to global investors. Aspect Capital Limited has made one of its China strategies available to international investors for the first time, tapping demand from allocators seeking to diversify their portfolios. Story number 49. Oil slides as traders assess Middle East developments with Iran attacks, keeping markets jittery. Oil prices declined on Tuesday, retreating from sharp gains in the previous session. Story number 50. Stock futures are little changed as Wall Street eyes latest developments in Middle East and oil prices. Live updates. All three major averages slipped on Monday as tensions in the Middle East threaten the staying power of a tenuous ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran. That's all for today's briefing. If you found this useful, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss tomorrow's update. See you again tomorrow.